It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And taken down just past the 20, about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Blake Cashman on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense. Now allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Zay Flowers.
He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's third
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
From the gun, third down, Jackson. And that is too far in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Everyone rolls into the Super Bowl saying, hey, I'm confident, I'll just do what I did before. But let's face it, you got to be wary of the jitters going into a big game like this. Super Bowl is unlike any other game you're going to play.
And now he's starting out 0 for 2, receiving a rebound.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's the run from Oregon. This one is stopped at a 2-yard shot of the Walker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
38-yard line.
This Super Bowl,
It's
of
a gain
course,
of 8.
is a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think of the pitfalls of being the first-time head coach in this game? That's close. He takes this one down almost all the way.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
So in Raven territory now, here's a first and 10 down at the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Harrington. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
on the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know to secure the point of attack,
at the
especially against the big body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now McCarthy. This is brought in by Jefferson. Stopped at the 24-yard line.
After a gain of Justin Jefferson.
Here's third and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Here's McCarthy. He's going to get that to his running back down the backfield. And he will score. Touchdown.
For the extra
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings are on the board first here in the Super Bowl.
makes the score.
Extra point right down the middle.
Ravens
and
nothing.
That makes the score 7-0.
Will Reichard to kick off
Minnesota's
for
kick
the
team
Vikings.
ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And the returner down to a
The Ravens take over first and
to the
10
30-yard line.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the ground.
Keaton Mitchell
down there, Jonathan Allen.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
between attempting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No, we changed it.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football. Traversing downfield.
Down to about the
37-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else he did? You make your defense mad.
He
got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing is McCarthy. Inside the 15 before he drops it. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
And the
From the
Vikings
13 now, they work on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
There's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
10 more yards.
And that's good for a pickup.
He was brought
of 10
down at the
yards.
4-yard line.
And that'll leave him
10
with a
yards
second
on
and just
the
a few
pickup.
inches left.
It's second and inches.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner
First
and pick
and
up
goal
first
at the
downs.
2-yard line.
Second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
This call down near the goal line. And they will take this one revenge for a Viking touchdown. A touchdown run from a yard out. And the Vikings will add to their first quarter lead here in the Super Bowl.
Makes the score Vikings
14 to
Ravens nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. And it's his full down. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Complete to number 42.
It's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Raven first down.
That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And the movers up the middle for Fury. And second down.
Blake
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was
4 yards
offensive
on the
line
pickup.
winning the battle up front
Second and
winning in
6
a big way
at the
and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Sit on! Sit on! Ready! Sit on! Sit on!
Now it's Jackson. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Coverage by
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
180! 180!
Here's Jackson. They'll find the open man. That's complete. The Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards.
How many times we see
First
it,
down,
I still get
Ravens.
a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Hey, sit on! Sit on! 180! Hey, sit on! Sit on!
From the gun, it's Jackson. As he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Mark Andrews.
A lot of pressure already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once.
Second
Now to get in there and
10.
knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, sit on! Sit on! 180! 180!
They go play action now. Jackson. And this is going to turn into a first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
28 yards.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Baltimore.
A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of one quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 14-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
180! Hey! Sit on! 180! Sit on!
From the gun, Jackson. Incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
Intended for Mark Andrews.
Their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Hey, sit on! 180! Hey, sit on!
To throw is Jackson. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. They do get a yard here. Only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
Play action. It's Jackson. We'll try and do this himself. Sacked by 10-yard loss on the play. And it's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Ravens
so
3.
that kick gives them their first
Tyler
points
Luke
of the game,
to kick off
CD.
for
It comes on the
Baltimore.
3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger
The
points.
Vikings
They
take
started
over
with a
first
few
and
drives
10.
so far. Finally got
At their
3
own
out of it.
35-yard
How do you
line.
find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? This is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
The ball carried by
Now,
number
the play
29.
calling, they're locked in really well.
Taken down at the 43-yard
On
line.
a first down
8
run,
yards
call
on
it
the
8
pickup.
yards.
Brings up
And it's
second and 2.
Ready up. Cowboy 80. Track 60. Buffalo 18.
McCarthy is set to throw it. Completes this to Allison out left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A gain of
His
15
second
yards.
catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. And brought down, but not before the Jefferson. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's another.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a
First and
solid
10
gain
at the
any
24-yard
moment. Once he
line.
caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
To the air with McCarthy. Now he'll take this and run. And it's going to be taken down right at the line. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Like it's been as negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage. Gets a little bit closer. Thompson from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Brought down at the 4-yard line.
The spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Let's go.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson. And the Vikings continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point sticks the uprights. And it
Next
leads
to
up
score,
to 18 now.
Vikings 21, Ravens 3. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the return
The Ravens take over
This
first
will
and
come
10
out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into locker room 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10,
the ball
little
carrier.
optimism and bounce around
Out
the
of
locker
bounds
room.
at the
A little
40-yard
more discussion
line.
about how they're going
A
to
gain
finish
of
this thing
5
off.
brings up second
21-3.
and 5.
I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Jackson now. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Complete
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
And a Raven first down.
Alpha, sit on.
Jackson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
Jackson
He's going to lose yardage here.
to Keaton
So
Mitchell.
it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. This is caught inside the 15.
Jackson's pass complete to Zay Flowers.
Baltimore.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First down, Ravens.
Hey, Alpha. Shut up! 180! Shut up! 180! Hey, shut! Shut up!
First down, here's Mitchell. And they'll take it into the end zone.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Solid blocking up front for the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were good. This type of coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. In this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything in the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll get this to the hands of Price. Results there in the
to number 88.
And they're going to be staring at a
third down.
I'll give him credit there. Nice job on the drag route. Bring the receiver across the field, hoping he can catch it in stride and turn it up. He was able to do just that, although he's just a little bit short of the first down.
He's going to air one out. It's going to be knocked away.
Incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is set away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards.
The Ravens take over first down at their own 37-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Don't you think?
A gain of
Everything they were doing was working pretty well. The same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
In motion left, Flowers. Jackson from the shotgun. But not before they're inside the 25.
And the
That's
Ravens
over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Hey! Hey, Ozzy! Shut up!
Now Jackson. Inside the 10, marking down at the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Jackson will throw again. Will get this to Flowers, left side.
Jackson
Just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
Get up!
They'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1-yard line.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Yo. Sit up.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He'll try to do it himself.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
For the extra point.
Extra point laid down.
Good.
And it's now 21-17.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Ravens 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A final shot before break. McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down. And what will be the final play of this first half? Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish.
42-yard line.
Get the job
It's
done.
a gain of
They know
7.
how close they are to
Brings
lifting
up
that
2nd
trophy.
and 3.
One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Let's go.
Here's McCarthy. This throw incomplete.
Pass.
And the defender
Intended
all
for
over that
Josh
time. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings
That
up 3rd
incompletion certainly
down
makes this
and
upcoming
3
3rd
yards
down
to
a little
go.
bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Here's Dallas target. That's complete. 13 yards. The Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And nothing much material as he carried first down. We'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Impressed by that defensive front on reps like those.
Brings up
they were
second
not being
and
moved
8.
off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is McCarthy.
Returning to pass. Complete to number 29.
With a gain of 1 that time.
1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Ready? Head to 60. Let's go.
Now McCarthy. His second catch in the Super Bowl. It's good enough for a first down.
And the Vikings.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they have to let their tight end try to find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
It's a 7-yard carry, set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard
Looks to
pickup.
me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
At the
Because we see
24-yard
that
line.
type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he will score. Touchdown. Aaron Jones. A 23-yard run. And the Vikings will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in the Super Bowl.
Good. Makes the score. Vikings 28.
Pushes the lead
Ravens
to
17. Will Weicker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
And the Vikings move it away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And now a little across the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
It does, at least a little bit, because urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing, that'll lead you to bigger errors.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Ready, shot. Come on. Ready. Ready, shot. Go. Sit up.
Throwing is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers.
Jackson complete brings it to Zay Flowers. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready. Sit up. Ready. Hey, middle, middle, middle. Yeah. Report.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15.
Jackson's pass. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Lejante Rester, 68 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field.
The Ravens
They'll go for 2.
line up for the 2-point conversion.
You. Sit up.
They'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. Two-point conversion here. So we're able to throw in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line in a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run, and vice versa.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. McCarthy. They set up the screen. That's complete. He's going to be hard at the end of that one.
And the Vikings
Had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Go!
That first down carry by Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 46 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle.
32-yard line.
Center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Corey, 70.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Complete to Addison on the other. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
13 more yards.
Another nice gain,
That's
13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Set it. Ready, ready.
That's the number. Harrington. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And the Vikings.
How nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket,
First
he's
and
got a
goal at
reliable
the
tight end he
6-yard
can go
line.
to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up first and goal.
Set, hut, hut.
Complete to Aaron Jones.
Gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Brings up second and goal
Offensively, that's
at
the
the
mismatch
Ravens'
that you want.
5-yard
You want
line.
to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
They get this out left. Over into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Addison. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third
Makes the
quarter.
score Vikings 35.
Extra point splits the
Ravens
uprights.
23.
And it gives his
Will
guys a
Reichard to
12-point
kick off
advantage.
for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one going to hop into the end
Ravens
zone
take
and
over
it'll
first
come
and
out
10
to the 20.
at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored a touchdown. But Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits. So you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Second and 9 now from the 21.
What? Hey, hey.
Now it's Jackson. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
It's
Third
third
down.
down.
He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Sit on. Hey. 13. What are we eating? Finish it. Shot.
He'll look to throw. They're looking for enemies, but this is intercepted. And they will take it at the 29-yard line.
Jackson's pass.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
He finds his man, complete. It's Price.
19 yards.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
First down.
Well, that should be a
First
reminder
and 10. That's a
defensively, and I
10-yard
think it's a
line.
reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball.
Yeah, he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 52 yards rushing for now in the ball game.
It's a gain of
Good
7.
gain there on first down.
Second
Keeps them in a
and
running
3.
situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keeps the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on second down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on third down?
McCarthy will set to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Vikings are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary.
Up for
a
the
clinic
extra
on
point.
how to attack the defense and take them out of the game. Extra point is down in the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
42. Ravens 23. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return will come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, first and 10.
Jackson's pass complete to Mark Andrews.
Out of bounds.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On the play.
First down, Ravens.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that on your side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be stopped up right
Number 8, Lamar Jackson on the keeper.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
Well, certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. While he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete. 90 yards receiving for the ball into the run game. It's a first down.
One thing should open for when you run drag routes.
9 yards.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Jackson now. Now he'll top this and run. He is out of bounds, but number 4 is inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to it. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, especially now on the passing downs.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Jackson going to keep it. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's gone, and that's exactly what he did there.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is a two-point conversion. Teams 42. Ravens 29.
In this case, this one was intercepted.
They weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Let's go now.
And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. The trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10
on the play.
John Franklin Myers. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Go street. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
McCarthy's pass.
Good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
17
the
yards
passing
on the
game
play.
continues to
It's
be
now
their friend.
3rd
Even
down.
with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. They're going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Jefferson in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
On the tackle.
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Let's go. Viking 18. Reload, reload. Check. Let's go.
Back to the ground, this time to Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have third and long coming up.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Third down, here's Mason. And with this down, the ball team. Just a gain of 2 there, it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Will the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try.
A 35-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Vikings
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to solve this one away.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 yards on the keepers.
This is certainly turned to a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
One last shot for Jackson. The RPO will keep it himself. He's going to let it fly. That will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs. You see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand that Lombardi trophy to the Minnesota Vikings, champions of Super Bowl 61. So that wraps things up for another incredible season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for my partner Charles Davis, for Mike and Greg, Kate and Brock, and our entire crew of hundreds, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Good night from Southern California.